Hi, this is Donovan Joint from Demystifying-God. This is a place where we cut through the mysticism, basically the lies of the devil, that for 6,000 years have worked against God, trying to create a picture of him which is not true and accurate. And if you can get rid of mystical conceptions and ideas and understand that God is a God of reality, He's seeking to reveal truth. Reality is something that is objective, just like you can tell how gravity works and you can make decisions according to that. God is trying to reveal himself in that light, in this reality that he created, two beings that he created to come and reason with him, as scripture says. So Satan is the one that lies and makes it hard for us to see who God is. And today's topic is an important one, and it has to do with truth. And as you look in society today, you see there are two sides. Things are very polarized. The table of discussion is gone, and then there's just indignant hatred, mostly between left and right, with very few in the middle. And it's by design. So there's this division that has been promoted through propaganda and methods. It's almost like a mass formation psychosis, which is being exercised, which is being conducted against the world. And I noticed something. Erica Kirk made a statement regarding Charlie, saying that one day she confronted him about the method that he uses, his spirit that he engages people with when revealing truth. And Charlie quipped back and said, "No, the truth is important. Uh, how you say it is not important." So I don't believe that that is the case. So you cannot win people to your point of view whilst at the same time offending them. So if you're going to be indignant in all of your responses, what you're going to do is people that are not really searching, you're going to start them off on the wrong track and they're going to want to reject everything you say at face value. So the spirit of the person and the spirit that the truth is told within is very, very important. The truth is important, but the delivery, the method of delivery is absolutely vital. You cannot, like I said, win people to your point of view whilst defending them. In this world today, so we have this view of left and right. The only thing that is actually left to do is, if there is no solution left and there is no solution right, and both are hurtling down this path towards tumult and social discohesion and breakup of society and collapse of society, then the only thing that you can do is share truth as you understand it, because truth is what is received by the person. If they look into it and they understand it, they discover truth for themselves. You can just share what you understand truth to be. So you have to do this in a spirit of love and freedom, so and peace, so that you're not offending people. Share truth to those that are willing to listen in the spirit of love and peace, and leave people entirely free to decide what they want without indignance and hate, without using laughing face emojis to counter somebody's view that you don't agree with, instead of engaging with information in a peaceful and loving way. The delivery is ultimately important, and those people that are doing this in the correct sense, everything will start falling down around us, and there will be a group of people that have the same character as Christ. He was faced with authoritarian regimes. There was Judah, there was a sub county, if you wish, within the Roman Empire, and they had Pharisaical leaders. So there was religious system of law and governments for a country, and then there was Roman law. And what you see is that Jesus didn't set up a posse with a bunch of zealots to cause an uprising, an insurrection, to take over Judea by force, away from the Pharisees and away from Roman Empire. What he did was he demonstrated, especially in the Garden of Gethsemane, where Simon cut off Malchus's ear, and he demonstrated that it wasn't about power and it was about healing. That's why he healed the ear. And then instead of doing a physical uprising, taking the throne of David, let's face it, that's what the Jews thought, that the Messiah had come, he'd sit on the throne of David, there would be a temporal leadership, and the Romans would be overthrown. And when Jesus died, it was called a victory, but to them, it was a loss until it was explained, and some still believe. His victory was a moral one, presenting evidence that humans, which are corrupted since Adam, born to sinful mother and father, are not capable at all of governing people to goodness in full maturity of society. to the state that is developed now. It's absolutely not possible. You cannot govern to goodness and you cannot bring peace. So what Jesus did was to demonstrate that if you let people use the law as they understand it, he let them use his own law. The Jews said we have a law that we got from God, and they used it to put perfect love, Jesus Christ, the God and creator of the universe, on a cross. And he claimed that as victory. And this is the type of method that we should be: gracious, kind, sharing truth in love, leaving people free, entirely free, and not despising them for having a disagreeing viewpoint with you. The same was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were faced with a state-enforced religion under Babylon. They did not form a posse, an insurrection to take over Babylon by force. What they did was they subjected themselves to their systems of laws they understood, refusing to not worship God and worship another God. And God was the one that glorified them. It's the same in these last ages. So once again, the method of delivery is far more important than the truth itself. Sharing the truth in an indignant manner will serve only to hurtle us towards this bloody revolt and collapse in society, which we are already seeing at play and advancing at a rapid rate. The division is palpable. Anyway, if you like this content, please share it with other people, hit the like button, leave a comment. That would be great. This is the algorithms pick up on those type of things, and it will help get this message out there. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to speaking to you again.